That's it. So that sporadic movement means that it's finding something that's structurally trying to readjust. Okay, so I'm in a sense inhibiting it from its free movement. What I'm trying to do is talk to it to say, take all this movement you've got here and go up the structure with it. His sacrum moves differently right there. See that? A little bit of hip movement.
I would go like right in mid-thoracic.
Yeah,
Mid-and
okay.
upper thoracic.
Great. All right. So do you have an idea of how to
I can
adjust
do
it?
that without moving in too much, actually.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. So we're going to do a chiropractic adjustment on you, okay? And then we're going to be able to see, did the tremor mechanism change? See what you did there? How cool is that? So now we got a little bit of thoracic stuff. That was from releasing the vertebrae. Yeah, see that jerk in the shoulder there, the left shoulder? That's the holding pattern right there. And it's agreeing to let it go. Can you feel that in your left shoulder? Yay, there you go, buddy. Good job. See, now we've got the shoulders talking to each other. So now we've got to get them to work together. We've got to have the leg movement and shoulder movement. So they're both, we're getting pelvic girdle and shoulder girdle to work with each other. So I'm holding right about here on his spine, on the side of his spine. And that's usually where I find shoulder contraction. It's down this low and it goes always up to there. Nice movement. I can feel the movement in his body. There we go. There's a nice. We're going to see if we can get that to loosen. Very nice. Look how your body responded. So see, Eric, we're trying to get the whole torso to move from sacrum to cranium. And so it becomes one whole unit again. Oh, look at that. Look at that nice hip release. Big twist in the lumbar here. Nice job. That's big movement. That's going way up there. And see, what I like is if you loosen it the right way, it'll start doing it by itself.
Just like
exactly perfect.
the hand there.
Now that's a great example of how the tremor mechanism can help the spinal column. You see that? We did nothing and we let that tremor mechanism do the work, and then all of a sudden the adjustment is simple. That was wonderful.
Was it?
That was right.
Yeah.
It was just where you had your hand. Yeah, now it feels better.
Yeah, look at this. I mean, that's just beautiful now. Basically, when you get this beautiful flow, that's a living organism. It's pulsating right now in one of its easiest ways. But to move an entire structure like that with this gentle flow, that tells you the pulsation is really strong in there. It couldn't move this if the structure was too rigid. Yeah, okay. All right, so that's the next piece that I see. But even though the flow is happening, the push is happening in this direction from the hips. Were you able to see that? Okay, so if that's the case, we want to kind of encourage and help it do that. And so one of the ways we're going to do that is you're going to slide your left leg down onto the floor completely. Just let it relax. That's it. And you're just going to let the shaking come out of your right leg. So go ahead and that's it. Find where it shakes. See, I'm actually going to help push it in that direction by putting the energetic force from here. That's it. There we go. Right. Yeah, because that's the way it was saying this is the easiest way for me to go. Let's make this flow stronger, because then we're going to do the other side as well. But after this one is open up a whole lot, then we'll do the other side. Okay, so now that it's got that, we're going to try to move it down your left leg a little bit, because we want to get it all the way down to the ankle if it can do that, because we're looking at an entire fascia pattern on the left side that we want to help. So what you're going to do here is you're going to bring this knee up and then drop it. That's it. And do that 10 times. Good. Good job. Now look what just happened. Do you see how the tremor mechanism now moves down here? It's not the tremor mechanism, but it is structural movement. So all we did was release your quads a little bit. And so now the energetic flow comes out of the hip and goes down the leg. It's going down to his ankle. And look how the whole flow, everything now is going down here. The hips stop moving. It's just coming down the leg. So it tells me it was willing to do that. It liked that. It needed it. It wanted it. And it says, okay, I'll do that. That's good. Thank you for helping me get there. It's all with just that little bit of movement in the quads that he did. See how excited that leg is on the left side now? Yeah, it's got freedom. It's able to move. But you can feel that energetic charge in there, the way it moves like that. And then it's going to connect, see, with the upper torso. So it's pulling all of the pieces back together again. Movement there. Yeah, all righty. Yeah, okay, now we're rocking. See, it's going deeper. And as it goes deeper, it's able to move that structure even stronger because we're going down layers of muscle tension here. And so then it starts to do that. We're going to see this connect. This is going to slow down a little bit, and then we'll shift to the other side. But we want to wait until it's finished doing its thing. There, see that quad? See what it's doing there? Exactly what we had to do artificially. It's now repeating it by itself. You see that? Yeah, look how cool your leg is moving there. See? It's following what you sort of encouraged it to do just by moving that knee like that. There, the quad, that's the quad release. Okay, so go ahead and slide your right leg down. That's it, and then that's already starting. We don't even have to do anything with that. See? Yeah. Look how cool that is. Because as we work one side or the other, it's actually teaching itself through. Ricardo would say, he's a neurophysiologist, he would say it's central pattern generators in the gray matter in the spinal column that conduct left-right communications. And that's what this is doing here.
Right one feels more connected to the rest of the body.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, oh, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because it immediately started moving. Even your quads are moving, so you have that little bit of knee movement, and it goes right up your structure. So that's where having your left side move a lot with the right side encouraging it, they're going to try to balance back out again. I mean, that's for all of us, that's the body. Oh, that's beautiful when it comes up. Look how nice that is. A nice flow up the structure. So go ahead and slide your legs down flat onto the floor and just rest. Okay, so when you're ready, I want you to roll to your side and very gently push yourself up with your hands into a sitting position.
Whichever side.
Whatever side's comfortable for you. Okay, so how are you feeling? That's the first thing. What's going on?
Physically, it's a little bit of a, yeah, like you said, energy in the arms. Legs feel very nice, but tired. Feel like a good workout. Kind of
Yeah.
tired. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Feel more open in my chest.
Mm-hmm.
We mentioned like there was a bit of anxiety on the
Right.
part, and that's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, didn't have any strong emotions. It felt really good being guided.
Yeah.
A lot easier.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, and I just try to keep myself out of it, which was a lot
Perfect.
easier with the guiding.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to observe it and just let the body do what it was doing. Like we were
Okay.
saying, yeah.
When you straighten one leg out, so when you straightened your left leg out, can you remember how did that feel? What happened when we changed the structural position?
So with the left leg, it felt like there was a lot of tension, like you said, and it sort of had to figure stuff more out.
Mhm.
if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yes, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Well, the red one just could go on it by its own.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So there's a great understanding right there. It had to figure things out. Why would it do that? Well, it's been disconnected and contracted from the rest of the structure, but that's normal. That's our human bodies. And so tell me a little bit, we got a little bit of a release in your left shoulder. It was
Yeah.
kind of tight. What happened there?
So it started off just feeling like I didn't want to move. Like it was fixated.
Hmm.
I think the best way to describe it is that it was sort of nailed to the floor.
Yeah.
And that just gradually changed as we did the adjustments, as we did work with the muscles.